Big Justice. See, and they all have logos. The Riz, that's the Rizzler.
Oh my God.
Phil Alfonso, manager of champions.
Oh dear. So satisfying.
Feeling good?
I'm feeling great.
Yeah?
I mean, back together again?
Yeah, I feel like you've been feeling uneasy as I've been getting everything together.
No, I'm not uneasy.
Do you not like to give up the control?
No. I liked being controlled in certain parts of my life. This part of my life, I do
Right.
not like. I like you to be in control of.
Yes.
I like you to drive the car. Actually, like literally
Drive us here.
drive us here,
Yeah.
and then drive this car too.
Okay.
Makes me feel safe.
It does? Is this a little pocket of time where you're
Yeah.
like, this is my
is-
my safe time?
Yes, my safe place.
Well, how do you feel going into the fall? Do you feel in control or out of control?
Out of control. That's why
Shock.
I just
Absolute shock.
bought myself a trusty whiteboard calendar to put on the fridge so I can fill it up as fast as I can.
Right. And that doesn't give you like more anxiety?
No, because that's a way to control it, right? Like that's a way of like I can see it all in front of me. Because I'm queen of like double booking, triple booking,
You love that.
and then saying things and then not writing it down. Like, oh yeah, let's do this, or yeah, I can be there for that, and then not writing it down. I just
get
kind
it.
of remember it.
No, I get it. I have a little calendar book
Of course you don't.
that I keep, and I write down with a pen and do
Right.
the whole thing.
Not me.
Yeah, I guess I just don't like.
Sorry. See, this is why you have to be in control. Like break shit.
I guess I just don't like all because you do all your little like, and I don't mean to be
Go ahead. You're my little
condescending,
what, but you know you are.
like the social engagements,
Right, yeah.
And you love those social engagements.
I mean,
like you love a day. Like I love a day where it's like, okay, I'm doing this and this, right? And it'll be like, oh, I'm working at night and I've got the morning show in the morning and that's what I'm doing. You like, and then at 1 o'clock I have a lunch.
I don't-
And then at 2 o'clock I have an appointment.
I don't love
And I don't
that.
know how the day got away from me.
I don't love that, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
It is?
I mean,
You don't do that?
Like the fact that we have no plans for your birthday tomorrow, we need to make a plan.
We really don't.
Well, I would like to celebrate with you somehow, some way. Maybe we can do that in the coming weeks.
Tell me if you think this is psychotic
Okay.
or if this is, so like WWE a couple weeks ago, or maybe it even wasn't, I don't know. They emailed me.
Okay.
And they were like, hey, for the SmackDown after show,
Yes.
the host is going to be out of town.
Okay.
So if you're around to fill in, we'd love to have you. And she even put in the email. However, I do know
It's your birthday.
that it's your birthday. And so I am waiting for you to please tell me that you have other plans. Like saying, do not.
Right.
please- like,
do not feel pressure.
Not only don't feel pressure, but please tell me that you can't. I'm just doing this because you're.
First on the list. Okay, but now can we just go back to that for a second? Because the way I'm hearing it, I do not think this is true. But the way it's coming across is, please, loser, tell me you have plans.
Okay, no.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I do. I'm not that insecure where I would ever have taken it that way.
Okay, because that's what I was hearing. I was like, wow.
I have plans.
Plans.
I have so many plans.
I'm going to be celebrating.
No, and so I was like,
So you're going to do it. That's how you're celebrating your birthday. You're working.
yeah, I was like, well, what would I have done 20 years ago, 15 years ago,
Right.
10 years ago? Who am I?
Right.
I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll be there.
So I'm not like a huge birthday person anymore. Like I had a blow up for the last biggie.
Which was,
Why do we have to talk about it?
okay, how many years? It wasn't that long ago, though.
2 years ago.
Okay, I know
2
what
years
biggie it
ago.
was.
And yes, you were there to celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. But other than that, like now it's like whatever. Like I might want to have like a dinner with some friends or something. Nothing crazy. And for this year, it just happened. I was in Maine at a family's house.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever. We don't need to do anything. I honestly don't care. It's
Okay,
like
so-
whatever. I kind of just like we're here. I'm happy as long
Yeah.
as we're drinking and eating and hanging out on the beach. I'm happy. And Matt was like, let's make a nice reservation at like a really like great place because we're foodies. We love to eat and drink. So we make it at this crazy place, like wine tasting and pairings and all this like fancy bougie shit. And I had been drinking all day on the beach. And then at the end, it was like the last course. It was just too much wine for me. And all of a sudden I looked at him and I went, I want to go sit in the car. And he was like, what? I was like, I can't. I drank too much. Like he was like, yeah, you do. My head was spinning. I can hold my liquor.
I know this is like just wine at a nice restaurant.
But after drinking all day, and they were not like a wine pairing's not supposed to be like a little bit. They were like filling me up.
Like glasses.
I think they knew it was my birthday, so they're hooking me up.
Right, and they didn't realize you'd been day drinking.
So I stumbled out to the car, and then Matt's sitting alone with like the last course, and everyone's looking at him, and he had to tell them that I didn't just storm out on him. That I wasn't feeling well because he was embarrassed.
Why didn't he just get his food to go or something?
Because this is not that kind of place. This is not like that.
You can't wrap it up?
I mean, you could.
I mean, clearly it's the type of place where you stumble out and sit in the parking lot for a while.
That's the way I should not. That was frowned upon. I would be shocked if they let me back into the establishment. But yeah, birthdays, like whatever. I mean, I don't know if I'd want to work like you.
Right. But also it's like, look at what we do for a living.
Yeah.
At what point... The nerve. Look at what we do for a living. This is 2 thoughts cross my mind. Number 1, who are you and what would you have done? You should do what you would have done, not what you think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
And number 2, can you imagine the audacity of a person who does what we do for a living and has the life that we have and then goes, well, today's the day to celebrate me. Like... We don't do anything difficult.
Right. No, we have very cushy lives.
Right. So it's kind of like we've been celebrating me. It's okay.
How about we look at least for me, we're celebrating me still being alive. Right? Like I mean,
I would celebrate that.
Right? Like
now, what do you think of this though?
I made it to this number.
And I guess this was so weird for me. And I think this was one of those moments where I had to process, other people caring about you are their feelings that you should consider.
Yeah, you don't do that often.
And I really used to not do it.
Yeah.
Like, I remember one birthday I had, it was in my 20s. And I was like, again, hanging out at work. It was the O&A days. And they were like, they were doing like a photo shoot or something. And they were like, why don't you stick around and have dinner? And I was like, oh man, I get to have dinner. This is like really early on.
Yeah, you're stoked.
And so I'm sitting there like, and I just didn't go home. And then Jess had to be like,
I had a whole thing planned.
I had a whole thing. And I was like, I don't understand. It's my birthday. Like, And she was like, what? Like, why would you not think, I shouldn't because there are other, like your parents and me. And I was like, I didn't even think about that.
That's such a you thing. You have evolved a bit.
A lot. I've evolved tremendously.
You have evolved tremendously, but it is.
But we started from a deficit.
Yeah, that is. I'm not shocking. That doesn't shock me at all.
What do you mean?
It's my day.
Yeah, it's
what I want to do.
It was my birthday though.
Right. It's not about you, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm still home at night.
Right. And that was pre-children, so I'm sure children.
It was pre-children.
Also helped the evolution.
Yes.
It's not all about you anymore.
You can't be right. But that's I guess kind of the whole point now is that now I don't need anything at all.
Yes, you don't.
Like nothing.
But do you know if she's planning something? It's really fun when your birthday's on a Friday.
I told her I was working. So she knows.
Okay.
Like it's not like it's didn't I tell you?
Well, celebration. Will there be a celebration?
She was like, don't make any plans during the day. I said, okay, that's very nice.
That is very nice.
That's very nice. But also I'm at the point where it's like, I don't need anything. And also I know that whatever you do for me has to be matched and doubled, if not triplicated for you. So it's almost like, don't do anything. That way, whatever I do for you is like so far above and beyond.
Yeah, you also are one of those people who it's like, I don't need anything because I get what I want when I want it, like during the year.
Totally fine.
Right?
Yeah.
But you don't.
I'm self-sufficient.
If anything, you should go above and beyond for her because she refuses to get herself anything or treat herself the way you treat yourself.
100%.
Right?
But it only and I do.
Right.
And that's what I do.
Yeah,
and you know that I do.
Yes. You were wonderful to her.
But it only gets amplified when she starts doing nicer than usual things. I'm like, don't.
Stop it.
Because she's already so naturally like nice and giving that it's like, don't ever go the extra mile.
Like, do you ever think there's a possibility she could be like a serial killer that's just like waiting to explode? Like, there's no one in the world that is as kind and sweet and gentle as your wife. And like, what if she's been secretly, quietly planning to kill you in your sleep for years? Just waiting for the right moment.
You're not saying that she's secretly a serial killer in the sense that she's committed these crimes. You mean she's a dormant serial killer, and there's something that will wake her up.
Something will awaken the beast.
Yeah.
And I guess serial means like it's a lot of people you've killed. So I'm just saying murderer. Like, you know that show.
Are you asking if she's a serial killer or if she's going to murder me?
You.
Yes,
Sorry.
That's a yes.
Yes, okay.
That's much more of a
Like, have you ever
possibility.
seen that show Snapped, where it's like about wives snapping?
No, I've never watched that.
You should watch it. It's everything. I will
Do you fantasize about it?
No, I'm going to have an episode.
Yeah.
It will happen.
Right.
Snapped.
I told you I'd make it onto TV.
Oh my gosh. I will one day just snap. And
Was it on like Lifetime?
Yeah, it's one of those, like, it's like Dateline, First 48, Snapped.
Snapped.
I don't know.
And it's just about wives that like snap. It's not ever the other side.
I don't think so.
But
I've never seen the man snap.
Right.
I think we're used to the man snapping.
I think so too, and I don't think it appeals the same way. I think when you tell the story of the wife snapping,
like, oh yeah.
number one, it terrifies the dude because most dudes are probably like, yeah, I kind of deserve that.
Yeah.
And number two, I think, like when if a guy watches a husband snapping on his wife and fantasizes about it, he's a bad dude.
Right.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
But if a woman watches the wife snapping on her husband
Right.
and fantasizes about it, it's almost like, yeah. Like, I don't want you, like, I don't even
Saw
want you to
that.
know this is an option.
Correct.
Like murder.
Like I could just hear one day, just like at the stove, just cooking and just planning her attack
Right.
on you.
Or like she just did the attack and now she's back at the stove.
Yes,
Just working.
like nothing happened.
No, you won't be joining us tonight.
No, Daddy's got other plans.
Yeah. And nobody's going to convict her.
No, she's the nicest human alive.
Even if you found overwhelming evidence that clearly she did this,
Was
and we
a
have
guess.
had this conversation, you go, just doesn't add up.
Couldn't be her.
I don't see it as a possibility.
Nope, not buying it. There's got to be something deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've thought about that because every time I talk to her, I'm like, I feel like a horrible person.
Okay, so you more think it like because it would help you feel better about yourself. Hopefully there's some darkness in there.
Like, why is she so good?
That's what everybody says.
She's the goodest.
Everybody says. And they're like, and you know what I found so surprising? And I was like, oh, here we go. What was it? Tell me. She's so patient. I go, okay. Okay. Way to talk shit. Way to talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so me, like socializing with someone that patient, I am the most impatient human being. So I feel it, I see it. It's so blatant in my face. I just love her so much, and I just don't understand.
Imagine this. Imagine
Yeah.
that everybody talks about her like that,
Right.
but that's your spouse, and you know that's not how people talk about you.
It hurts your heart.
Well, because it's like not only do they talk about her with such esteem,
Right. On a pedestal.
but then they go, and she's an even better person because she deals with Sam.
right.
That's the thing. I mean,
I've said it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She puts up with your
I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure you and Matt have had a conversation. Oh, Jess is so great. She's so nice. And can you believe, and she puts up with Sam, right? And it's like,
multiple times
Right.
we said it. Yeah.
and it's like, how does that make? But
Or-
you never consider how that makes me feel.
I don't really care.
Okay.
I mean, I love you, but I don't really care.
No.
It's kind of like a lot of times we'll say, and I can't believe she just like lets him do this, or just like she's just fine with that, or
Right.
she just there's a lot of being incredulous.
She's a saint. That's what they say.
Literally.
That's what they say. She's a saint.
Saint Jessica.
As opposed to like, I'm such a wonderful person.
You are a wonderful
and have
person.
created this incredible, wonderful life, and like have created this.
You didn't create the whole life. She was part of the creation.
Well, you don't think I've created this environment where it's just like heaven on earth? For her?
No, this
Okay,
is not
all
heaven
right.
on earth. I love this place.
Right.
I could happily move in here. I could happily just kill my family and come live with you guys. But what I'm
That I
saying
can
is-
see happening.
Right?
Yeah.
On the next episode of Snap.
You're right, right.
But I mean, you
Our
did it
guest on the
together.
podcast today, you know her from Snapped. Nicole Biggins. First of all, I don't like the name Biggins.
No, don't say it again. But no, I feel like you guys did it together. I mean, yes, I know you're talking about providing.
But she gave me, it's just the basement, by the way. I understand that the basement is not heaven
You
on
chose
earth.
the basement. You took the basement. And truth, you have 3 children now. I'm sorry, something's in my eye. You have 3 children now. This normally would be a children's lair. This normally in most homes, when they have 3 kids, go down to the basement and it's play heaven.
I let them play Spider-Man on PS5
yeah,
with me.
yeah, that's not no. Okay.
That doesn't count?
Okay. Nope, doesn't count. Okay, saying. Oh God, it just got me all hot and bothered.
Why? Because you started thinking like how angry you'd be?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe I think about like killing Mad, and
You're thinking about killing your husband.
I think that's really what's happening here. Oh, Lord.
Well, I'm glad you have it. I mean, you spent the week with the family, like
Yes.
secluded.
It was so nice.
It was nice though.
Yeah, because you kind of have to unplug because the Wi-Fi is really bad.
Sometimes that's good.
Yes, it was good. And so, I mean, obviously it was like there and like I could like post a little or like read like on like TikTok and social media and stuff. But I really was like sitting out there like, like I am actually taking a breath and taking a break. And I felt like I was away. So that was necessary.
Yeah, my father-in-law has a place, I think we've talked about it, on
Yes.
Fire Island. And like there's this little pocket that I found that gets like 2 bars of cell service.
And you found it, of course.
And of course I found it. And I wish that I hadn't. Yeah, like old school.
Can you hear me now?
Hang on.
Oh,
Can you
right
hear me?
here.
Can you-
Perfect.
Hello. I'm gonna put it on speaker. Yeah, no, and I kind of wish that I hadn't.
Yeah.
Because you're like, okay. Like when
have-
it's not an option, but when it's an option, you're right back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just glorious.
You loved
it was
it.
glorious. And
Did you feel like you got back in touch with your family?
Yes.
Now, did you have friends and stuff with you, or was it just the core 4?
It was no, there's the core 4. I like that.
Yeah.
And it was like other family, like cousins, aunts and uncles.
that's
and things
fun.
That was so fun.
We've
Yeah.
talked about that before. So my family used to do a family reunion when I was growing up. Every summer,
Yeah.
we go to Paducah, right outside of Paducah, Kentucky.
Yes.
And we'd have a family reunion of the Roberts.
Oh, yes.
The Roberts are, real psychotic bunch.
Are you?
It's just,
And super white.
we're Caucasian.
Like,
if that's
is
what
there
you're asking.
anyone is there anyone in your family that's like almost like I've got 2, like Parker and Keegan have 2 cousins that are like, we say that they're like see-through. Like they can't they cannot go
Muy
in the sun.
Blanco.
Muy Blanco.
Okay.
Do you have a little bit of that going on?
Well, a little bit, but
Like
also
powder?
No. Not that, because I mean, my genetics are rednecks. Everybody's rednecks,
Okay, I like it.
right? So
I want
like,
to come next time.
yes. I
Can
mean,
you
it's,
give me an example of somebody crazy?
I mean, I literally have a cousin named Puddin.
No, you don't.
Yeah, cousin Puddin.
Puddin.
Nobody knows for sure if it's Putin or Puddin. Like,
Is she nice?
it's a he,
Okay.
and he's awesome.
Love you, Puddin.
No, Puddin's great.
He's great.
And that's how you say it, Puddin.
Puddin.
Like, can you spell that? And everybody says, no, of course not. We
Okay.
can't spell anything.
Right, because we're rednecks.
We're rednecks, you know?
I need to see like a picture. Or
Like, literally, at one point, my father took us, drove us to the neighborhood that he was born in.
okay.
And when I say the neighborhood, I mean the street.
Okay.
They moved to Detroit when he was in, like, I think when he was going into first grade, he moved to Detroit.
Okay.
But, like, before that, his older siblings
Yeah.
all were born in the same birthing house
Birthing house.
where the women in the neighborhood, when they were going to give birth, they all went to that house.
no drugs.
I can't imagine. It was a house. It wasn't a hospital. And there was like people that would live in the house and help the women birth.
Birth.
Yeah. And then they were like, and he was like, and that's the school right there. And I was like, that's like, it's a ranch. It's one it's one room. And he was like, right. I was like, what grades? He was like, K through 12, all in one room.
And then, oh dear.
Right. So it's like, this is the street. This is it. Like,
Streets.
yeah, exactly. I mean, like, my dad's mom died when he was young.
Okay.
But like,
In the birthing center?
Not in the birthing center.
house.
No,
That's
no.
not even a center.
it's a house.
It's a house.
It's a home. But no, that's not where. He was
Okay.
older than that. He was like, whatever. Like, he remembers her.
Okay.
But like, he remembers her teaching him how to like cut a chicken's head off and get the chicken ready to eat. Like, they get a chicken, cut the head off, get the feathers out, and
Yeah.
like, this is where we come from.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you feel in touch with that? part of-
100%?
Do you think you could kill a chicken and cut its head off and and defeather it
If
if you had to?
I could be acclimated to the life. It would have to be one of those things where I go, this is how it wouldn't be. I wouldn't want to do it like I'm doing it once.
Okay.
It would have to be like,
This
this
is a way
is
of
what
life now.
we're doing now.
Okay.
And then I could get there.
Okay.
But I wouldn't want to like learn how to do it once, then come back to New York. That'd be dumb.
Are they like? Is this family like literally like sitting around pregnant, like drinking and smoking with a big belly kind of thing?
No, it's not. We're not like Hicks.
Right. You're not like inbred.
No.
Like,
No, we're not Hicks.
have you ever read about certain inbred families? There's one is it in Kentucky?
Like the
Oh, the very famous one. They're the most inbred family
yeah,
ever.
yeah. And the Appalachians, yeah.
Oh, it's just fascinating.
Yeah, for
Why
sure.
would you ever want to bang a sibling or a,
Well, there's not. The thing is, like, there's not that many neighbors around.
so it's just like, oh, you're
Who
available.
else is here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then like the
Plus,
mom.
and there is, by the way,
Yeah.
and maybe this goes into it, a lot of family pride. The Roberts are very prideful people.
Right. So we got to keep it in the fam.
Like, I didn't even really realize until I got older that there is this overriding idea:
That.
we're the best family,
Okay.
And we're-
Ever.
the best one
In the world or in the country?
No, world.
Okay.
For sure. Because then we moved to England. And it's
Did-
like we're still the best family.
Did Puddin say that?
Well, nobody says it, but there's this feeling.
It's a vibe.
And it's like
energy.
when somebody brings a significant other to the family reunion, it's almost like, lucky you get to come to the Roberts reunion,
Right.
and let's see what you got.
What kind of jobs do the Roberts have in Kentucky?
Well, there's not that many of them left in Kentucky. They've all spread out.
Okay.
around,
All right.
around the,
But like OG, it was started in Kentucky.
yeah. So yeah, my dad's mom worked on the farm, and my dad's dad was a Baptist minister.
Wow.
Yeah, for the church.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is not where my family came from.
Right. So then we would come back to Kentucky every year.
Okay.
And we're getting back to what you were saying about like
Yeah.
Maine. We'd have our family reunion every year from like maybe they started in like 1985
Yeah.
up until like I want to say almost like 2000 or something
Wow.
like that. Every year, going back to that, we take over the whole hotel.
And you stopped?
I mean, as people get older, as kids start to grow up, because it would be one of those things where like the kids got older and then there wasn't, just
Okay.
because of the timing, there wasn't another generation.
The hotel must have like rolled out the red carpets for the.
I mean, we
The
took
Ro-
over the hotel for a
Amazing.
week.
It's amazing.
Right. And yeah, so like, but there wasn't another generation up
Right.
until now of like little kids.
Right.
So like the generation that were kids are now 20s, 30s.
Right,
They're
right.
like, we're not organizing this trip.
No.
The older people are like,
They-
well, my kids aren't coming this time because we
Right.
don't travel as a pack anymore.
Right.
So it all kinds of falls apart.
Sad.
And now we end up only getting together for funerals.
Yeah, that does happen.
But last time we were all together at a funeral, we were like, we got to figure this out again. And then they put
Yeah.
it, guess what? They put it on me.
Oh, and you're not going to plan shit. I mean,
Maybe next year.
we haven't all been together at this house in a long time because this house was built in 1912, so it was like Matt's great grandpa maybe, and it was just so nice, like just to be all together, and we played games, like all the beach games, like
See, that's what we would have loved to have done something like
Yeah.
that. Except the reason we started going to Kentucky is because my dad's dad moved back to Kentucky after he
Okay.
lived in Detroit. And like when we were really, really, really young,
yeah,
we'd go and visit him on his farm.
yeah.
But he literally lived in a trailer on the farm.
Oh dear, did you sleep in a tent?
Well, my parents the first year drove an RV,
Oh, that's cool.
and my mom was like, never
Again,
again. Like she was like, we've never been so close to divorce.
okay. I mean,
Never,
yeah,
never
Yeah.
again. So that's when we found the hotel.
I get that. And there wasn't enough room for you in the trailer.
No, I wasn't.
As you drove in, did you hear?
I brought Jess there once. We went back to the hotel just to be like, hey, this is a significant part of my childhood. And it's called the resort.
The resort.
Well, it's like it's called, they call it a resort. And Jess was like looking at it and she was like, oh, is there like a spa?
No, Jess. No, honey.
And I was like, I could find somebody to give you a rub down.
Puddin might be up for it.
Yeah, but no. I mean, it says resort, but it's not.
I could find someone to give you a rub down.
It's not what you're thinking. There's probably like a janitor or something that will give you a rub down. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she was so out of place. She was like, these rooms, she's like,
Yeah, that's not.
it's like in the 2010s. These rooms still smell like cigarette smoke. I've never,
It's not crazy.
and I'm like, well, I mean, what are they going to do?
You know, it's funny. We were just at, I think I told you that wedding a couple weeks ago that was weird like that. Like certain rooms, we were looking, it was like a bed and breakfast or an inn, and it felt very like there were ghosts there. It felt like you could still smell smoke in some of them. There was like a rope that was hanging.
Did you like that or you didn't like
I felt weird.
Okay.
I was like, did somebody get hung in here? Probably.
Probably
Why
think
is
so,
this
yeah.
rope in here? And yeah, it just felt like old, and like there were cats running around. It's like that. That's the way it used to be. You can't do that anymore.
it? No, unless it's part of the,
The charm.
yeah, I guess.
Also, isn't it weird that we used to smoke everywhere? Like you could smoke on a plane. Like I would go
Yeah.
to the bar in college and or a restaurant, you just sit and smoke.
Only if you were in the smoking section. I'd like the non-smoking
Like I went
section.
to high school and there was a whole area, like it was called the student center. And like you
Nice.
could just like hang, have lunch, or like if you had a free period. And there was a corner and it was just like
For the students to smoke.
a ploof of smoke. It was a smoking section.
For the kids.
And I graduated in what, 2000?
Right.
Full smoking section in high school.
No, I remember like at the diner right by the high school, there'd be like the smoking
So
section.
weird.
And then it was weird at first when the smoking sections closed.
Yeah.
And like some of them were still enclosed. Like at a diner, sometimes they'd be enclosed in glass.
Yeah.
Like when they wanted to do it right. And then you couldn't have smoking sections anymore, but you just had this section of the diner that was enclosed in glass and nobody wanted to sit in there.
I wouldn't want to sit in there.
No, because it's a weird.
And I like to smoke a cigarette every once in a
former
while.
smoking
Yeah, I don't want in there.
No.
It's it's bizarre. And if you've ever been on the highway and driven by somebody who has got the windows all the way up,
Smoking with the windows up, it's crazy.
Are you trying to like hotbox yourself?
It's a crazy thing to do.
What's wrong with you?
I mean, everything has to just stink of.
Oh, it makes me physically nauseous.
But you know what?
What?
Smoking cigarettes still looks really cool.
It does.
It does.
always
I mean,
will.
it does, right?
It does.
Yeah.
I don't think it's cool. I think it's awful. I shouldn't do it. I'm still gonna do
Do
it
you really
sometimes.
not think it's cool?
No, I don't think it's cool. It's not. I mean, I guess maybe it can be a little cool.
It's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. It does look cool.
It doesn't mean it's good for you.
No,
Don't
all right, it's cool.
It is, I think.
I feel cool when I have a cigarette.
That's what I thought.
But that's not why I do
It
it.
took me 2 seconds to get there. You're trying to be like a Saved by the Bell. Stupid.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
And now you're like, yeah, it's cool.
That's pretty cool. Looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. But you were happy to be with family.
So happy to be with family.
And you felt very demure, very mindful.
Is there anything better than that? I'm not over it. I'm not done. Everyone's done with it. I am demure.
Well,
I'm
okay,
mindful.
so, like-
I'm cutesy.
Very demure, very mindful. It's exploded.
I felt so bad for her
Why?
because someone trademarked all that, and then like after years of trying to like go viral, and this is like her thing. It's now done.
Because somebody trademarked it?
They trademark it, so like it's like they can't make money off of like their thing. It's very demure, very mindful. I'm very cutesy.
Did somebody
with it.
trademark it after it went viral?
Yes,
Like
and
they-
she was on like
Tell me more.
crying.
Tell me more.
She came on crying and was like, I mean, now they can make shirts, make whatever they want, right? And she's not going to get a lick of that. She's still getting like endorsements and working with different brands, but was heartbroken. Like, also, I don't know why she didn't run to go get it trademarked, but I guess it all happened so fast.
And she had never thought to merchandise it herself.
I mean, I wouldn't immediately. I'd just be like riding the viral train.
I mean, I would. I love.
I know you love that.
I
That'd be
love
the first
trademarking
thing.
stuff.
One person would like repeat what you said, and you'd be like, "And I'm off." Right?
Yeah.
Like-
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I have trademarks on phrases that I'm like.
You do?
Yeah, 100%.
I want to trademark something.
I own the phrase "watch the product"
Why?
because it's a thing that I was saying on my wrestling podcast, and also people say it.
Okay.
People go like, "Well, do you watch the product?" Like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
don't
whoa.
say my thing.
Do not merchandise it. I dare you to try to make money off of it because it'll be mine.
Okay, so there's like multiple things that you have
Well,
to.
right now, so I have watched the product.
Okay.
I own Not Sam.
Okay.
I tried to get emergency podcast, but there's a thing called an emergency podcast system that they say it's just too close.
Okay, but if that does happen ever, I gotta get cut in because I'm the one who told you to do the siren.
Yeah, I'm not acknowledging anybody help me with it.
Okay.
I want you to-
Figured that much?
Yeah,
I just have to
no,
try.
no. History will dictate that I thought of it all myself.
You know what's funny? It's kind of like the other day, I shouldn't even say this, but whatever. Someone came to me and was like, I have a friend who has like wants to buy a lot of advertising at SiriusXM. And like gave me a figure. It was like a very large number. And they were like, do you know the person that I should like direct it to? And I was like, I don't know. So I went, I'm calling everyone, I'm emailing. Finally, I get to the people and the salespeople. And I just said to them before I passed it along, I was like, we don't have like a referral fee program, do we? Like, I feel like a lot of places do that. If you're the one who makes the
finder's fee.
Finder's fee.
A finder's fee.
Don't-
This is my deal, Wade.
I don't know what that's from.
Fargo.
Okay. But like, I just felt like, I don't know.
What kind of finder's fee do you think you're entitled to?
Like,
A finder's fee.
I don't know that line. Now I feel left out.
It's so good.
And then they wrote back, and I was like, oh god, like I felt so weird about it, but I shouldn't. I'm handing you over. It was hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they were like, unfortunately, I don't think that we have a finder's fee program. I'm sorry, but if the deal goes through, I'll send you something nice. And I was like,
Send you something like a bottle?
I don't know, like flowers. Go F yourself.
You
Oh, my
didn't-
finder's fee.
Was there a minute that you thought maybe I can get them to advertise on a podcast?
I did think about that, and then
And Rich didn't want to do it.
No, I thought about both of us.
Okay.
I thought because I said I thought for satisfying, and Matt even said that.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, like, can I'm not
build a
giving you
Nicole Biggins package where it's like
it was a law firm. It didn't feel fun.
JG Wentworth?
No, I don't think it was JG.
877 cash now?
Anyways, I don't know. I just feel like I helped. I should get a piece.
I hope they advertise on Jim and Sam, and then I get a piece.
I will.
And I won't share. I won't even buy your dinner.
He won't.
Nope.
A drink?
No.
A cigarette?
I'll get you a cigarette because it'll look cool. So while you're following, very demure, very mindful.
Yeah.
And so she's upset.
I mean, rightfully so. My favorite one that she just did.
It feels like she should be able to find a lawyer that was like, clearly this trademark got based on something my client had done.
I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs, and the law isn't always fair.
No, it's not. And sometimes it's, if you can't afford a great lawyer.
My favorite is you have to look it up after we're done recording, satisfying. You too. She does a whole thing with Lyft. How she gets in, and she's like very, and she's
That's sponsored by Lyft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's very Lyftsy, and she's very demure. She gets out there. She's waiting for the lift. She's mindful of his time. She knows. She's very cute. She puts on a little makeup. She puts on her seatbelt.
Are people still liking it, or are they
Yes!
starting to get over it?
I'm not over it. I don't know about everyone else. I don't think I'm too late to the game.
No, I think it's okay still. I think it's okay because Travis from Jim and Sam, he
Yes.
said his daughter's 15, I want to
Yes.
say. And he said that he hit his daughter with a very mindful, very demure. And his daughter went, "Oh my God," which leads me to believe that it is still, it's like right on the cusp, right?
Yes.
Like it's still she wasn't going, "Dad, that's old."
Okay.
She
so
went,
that
"Oh
feels
my God,
good.
I can't believe you're saying that," because we're saying that.
Okay, right. So it means it's almost
I think it's still
done.
okay.
It's on the
And
way out.
Travis said his wife didn't know what he was talking about.
Oh no.
So I think that that's okay still.
Girl, if I called right now, if I called Matt and he put the kids on the phone and I said, very demure, Keegan would scream, very mindful. And she would scream, very cutesy. Like 1,000,000%.
Okay. Well, are you following? Because as you know, I mean, we both love following the journey of these meme people.
Yeah.
Because people turn themselves into a meme.
Yeah.
And like what used to be 2 years of fame is 2 weeks, and then it becomes a disaster. Like Pookie is over.
I mean,
People still say Pookie a little, but nobody gives those two any credit anymore.
I can't say that's fire without saying it with an accent.
Right.
For sure.
But nobody watches
Right.
their shit.
Well, now she's having a baby.
Nobody cares.
I mean, I've seen it. I've followed it a little bit, but yeah, I don't care as much as the fire outfits.
People might say, "Oh, that's my Pookie."
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
But nobody really.
Don't ever call your wife Pookie.
I do.
You do?
Only when she looks fire.
Oh. I told Matt that you guys were doing that thing, or she was forcing you to do that thing because she read an article. I think the same article I read, where you look longingly into each other's eyes for like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Which feels like eternity.
Yeah. It's
right?
awkward.
And you don't like it.
Well, I start to like smirk a little bit, and it ruins it.
I told Matt we were doing it, and he said, I absolutely will not do that.
No, because you got the googly eyes.
I
That'd
also,
be even worse.
I'm going to the doctor to get to check them out, and they're still pretty googly.
They're okay. They're okay. Okay. Nope. Bad. Too bad, Mitch. Yeah. Are we following the Costco family?
No.
You don't know about the Costco guys?
No. But not the ones
Double chocolate chunk cookie.
No, but I not the one that ate at Costco for a week, right?
No.
Oh, that was forever.
How do you not know?
I don't know. Tell me.
You don't know about the Rizzler?
No.
Oh my gosh, Nicole.
Do you have it?
I'm so glad I pulled this up. I was sure that you'd be on this.
I'm not on it.
So okay,
I feel left out again.
We bring the boom. Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Give it to me.
Oh, how much time? Yeah, good.
Oh.
I mean, because they have exploded
No, I don't know this family. I love them already. They look so cute.
here on TikTok. So it's become kind of a bit of a debate.
Okay.
A lot of people, right?
I don't know these guys.
Okay, so let me show
Okay.
you how they first got famous here.
I love them.
We're Costco guys. Of course we go shopping while eating a chicken bake.
We're Costco guys. Of course we had to try the new double chunk chocolate cookie.
That's Big Justice.
I like him.
We're Costco guys. Of course we have to try out the furniture.
We're Costco guys. Of course we work out with the tires.
That's Big Justice.
Okay, stop calling him
We're
big.
Costco
That's
guys.
AJ.
What the heck is this thing?
Fair.
We're Costco guys. Of course we look at every TV in the place every time we come in.
We're Costco guys. Of course we get the sample even though we bought the thing the last 3 times we were here.
Me too, bud. Me too.
We're
Yeah.
Costco guys. Of course we cool off in the milk fridge.
We're Costco guys. I'm still eating my chicken bake.
We're Costco guys. Of course we throw paper towels.
So you love this.
Oh, yeah. I also love that. I want a chicken bake. That sounds delicious.
Chicken bake.
Oh, my God. Okay, so why do we love them so much? That's cute. It's nothing special, though.
So it's become a thing, right? Where this blew up, and then they just started going to town. They got however many.
How does that happen?
1 point. This had 52 million views on it. Let me see.
We're ordering one of everything at the Costco food court, and we're gonna give it a boom or a doom. Let's go. Let me get one of everything.
Everything on the menu is $39.45.
This is the chicken bake. You already know what this is.
Okay, yeah.
It's a boom.
Boom!
This is the quarter-pound hot dog.
Let's see, Big
Healthy.
Justice. Boom. Boom.
And here's the pepperoni pizza.
Oh yeah. What do we?
Surprisingly really good. Another
Boom.
This is the turkey and Swiss sandwich.
I don't know about that.
I think I'd
I'm
like
kind of on the fence about this, so I'll give it a boom.
Boom.
This is the strawberry ice cream.
Oh, that's getting a boom. That's gotta get a. I
that.
nailed
Okay,
it.
is there any
This is
dooms?
the vanilla ice cream.
Who's that kid?
Who is he?
Boom!
Boom.
Strawberry smoothie.
Strawberry smoothie's
That's
getting a
my
boom.
favorite.
I kind
Boom!
of hate him.
You know what this is? It's the double
Double
chunk
chocolate cookie.
That's a
Boom.
Oh,
I love it.
More booms.
I find them very annoying.
So you're already over it. You liked them in the first video.
I thought it was cute, and now I'm done. They do not need to keep going. We're good with you guys.
When you subscribe here to our channel, no, you'll never be alone.
We bring the boom to you each day right here from Boca Raton.
Stick with the Costco guys, and you'll never get beat.
We'll throw some paper towels and get me all me.
Remember from the video.
Weight in the gym,
Throwing
and
the
we're
paper towel.
crushing
Yeah.
the ball.
Big Justice brings the boom and puts it over the wall. When your family comes first, it can never be a doom. Ashley and mother of Big Justice even bring you the boom. We bring the boom.
That's what we do.
We bring the boom.
We bring the boom to you. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to everyone.
We bring the boom.
Our favorite father and son.
We bring the boom.
Okay, all right. Okay.
That's what we
What?
I want to kill myself.
We bring the boom.
They're in a recording studio already. You see the girl in the recording studio?
So
I find them. If I find them very annoying. It was cute. It's cute, but it's like I'm good now with that content. Don't give me any more.
JJ,
Big Justice
Jinxie.
and the Rizzler.
oh maybe
Oh, he was doing the thing.
maybe the kid is Big Justice,
Oh yeah.
and that's AJ.
And the Rizzler.
This
just
is the
tried
Rizzler.
To,
Okay, the Rizzler is a controversial figure here.
Okay.
Because now we're getting into the Costco guys cinematic universe.
JJ,
Big Justice
Jinxie.
and the Rizzler.
Mewing,
This
mewing.
is Boom or Doom.
Now the
Subway
Rizzler
foot-
is a big mewing guy. That's his whole thing.
Well, he can't even. He's a whole lot of boy.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like he's able to even make the music.
We bring the boom.
Okay, I don't want to hear that song. I'm going to be singing it all day, and I hate your guts.
That's what we do. So people started to get like skeeved out a little bit when they realized that there were logos created for all of the characters. Like this is just a family.
like they hopped on it too fast.
No, just like look at the logos. I mean, it's just a weird
JJ,
AJ's logo,
Oh,
Big
got
Justice,
it.
And the
and the
Rizzler.
Rizzler.
I mean, that's smart if they were trying to.
the Subway foot.
If
By
they're-
the way, you see,
Yes.
what's the nicotine packs called?
Oh, Nicorette.
No. You know, you haven't seen
pouch?
the pouches?
Oh,
The
the
biggest Zins. Except it says Riz. It looks like a Zin pack, but it says Riz on it because
But-
he's the Rizzler.
But do you think that they're just getting ahead of themselves? They saw a little bit of the virality, and then they were like, "We gotta go for this and have everything ready to go."
Well, so people at first, right, when this came out, there were haters
I'm a hater.
that were like,
I'm hating.
I hate this, I don't like this, and people would go, "This is just a father and son having a good time." Like, why do you hate on a father and son having a good time? But then when they started coming up with all these new characters, and the Rizzler was a big one.
Is
they were
the
like,
Rizzler a friend, or is he one of the kids? How many kids are in this family?
well, it's a big family.
I know. I'm just wondering how.
And
many,
they bring the boom.
They bring the boom. But that dad, how many?
double chunk chocolate cookie. Boom.
Boom. I know. They bring the
And
boom.
so the Rizzler,
Yes.
you know, he does his thing with his chin. He mews a little bit and does his
Yeah.
thing with his chin. Big Justice, he loves the chicken bake. That's his gimmick.
Okay.
And then AJ always has the double chunk
Yes,
chocolate
yes.
cookie.
That's his thing. I got it.
Boom.
I hate you.
Okay. And I think that people have started to get more comfortable admitting that they don't like it
I am
because
immediately comfortable.
of the addition of all the characters and the fact that they are really stretching this thing.
Yeah, smart, I
it's-
guess. You're going to try to make a little...
We bring the boom. That's what we
Big
do.
Justice.
We bring the boom.
See, and they all have logos.
We bring the boom. We bring
The Riz, that's the Rizzler.
everyone. We bring the boom.
Oh, my
Your favorite
God.
father and son.
Every afternoon on your
Phil Alfonso, manager of
We'll
champions.
be bringing the boom
Oh,
around
dear.
the 3:15.
We bring the boom so loud the whole
See, they love TikToks and they love Costco.
I would...
And Costco's great.
Yeah, but is Costco, like, doing anything for them, I'm wondering?
They've got to be
Giving them
throwing them some kind of money
I don't...
now. I don't think at first.
I would have saw this, I would have laughed, and I would have been on my merry way. There's nothing about
They're
this.
phenomenons.
Are they?
You know what they do?
I don't think they're that great.
Have you heard what they do?
No.
They bring the
Oh.
boom.
I wanted to-
That's what they do.
I wanna know
They
the-
bring the boom.
But what's the actual
They bring
career?
the boom to you.
What is his job, the dad? Or the mom? Like, what do they actually...
How do they make their Costco money?
How do they bring the boom?
How do they bring the boom? This is what they do now. They bring the boom. Yeah.
I hate them.
I mean, look, Costco, you don't have to like,
I'm obsessed with Costco.
do you get a meal there?
No, but I've eaten something from there before.
They're incredible. I brought the kids there.
I want the chicken bake now. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm going to try the chicken
I
bake.
might. Because of...
See if it's a
big-
boom or a doom.
Right, Big Justice.
Big Justice. He loves the
Yeah,
chicken bake.
Yeah.
I brought the kids to Costco.
After this?
No. It was before this. They didn't encourage me to go to
Okay.
Costco. No. As a matter of fact, I kind of like want to avoid them. So I don't know if I'd go to
Gotcha.
Costco after this. But I brought the kids there and got them like each a slice and a drink. Got myself a slice and a drink.
Happy.
It was like $9 total.
I love this
This
for
is
you.
nothing. Yeah, I mean, look, this is...
Oh my God.
Boom or doom.
the chicken bake.
Or the double chunk
See, and that's
chocolate cookie.
I think that's what's his name. Steve will do it.
He's Happy
Steve will
Dad.
do it. I think that's Steve will do it.
Is
He's a
he-
big YouTuber guy. He's one of the, and that's why he's got the Happy Dad shirt on. You know, but that's what they do. They get like some of these people and they go boom or doom. You try the chicken bake.
Right. You...
Chicken bake. You got to say it like Big Justice
Yeah.
does. Chicken bake. And then you got to say the other one like AJ does. Or the double chunk chocolate cookie.
I hate this family.
What?
I'm so done with them. It's been a few minutes.
Are you a hater?
I am a hater. Very cute, but
the
now
family, boom or doom?
doom.
Wow.
I'm bringing the doom.
Okay.
Look at all that chocolate.
The double chunk chocolate cookie gets the boom.
Boom.
Boom! Sorry,
Chicken
Big
bake
Justice.
gets the doom.
Oh.
Oh, I love this guy.
The chicken bake.
Or the double chunk chocolate cookie.
See, and they do it right, so now it loops through. The chicken bake or the double chunk chocolate cookie. It's brain rot nightmare fuel.
You know what Costco might be doing? They might be, they're all mewing up there. They might be getting, like Costco might have like given them like a lifetime supply of the cookie and the chicken bake.
Chicken bakes?
And-
yeah, but that would probably cost about $30 total.
Right. And that's not a healthy, it's not a healthy way to eat all the time.
Chicken bakes aren't?
And the double chocolate chunk cookie.
It's called a double chunk chocolate
Oh,
cookie.
sorry, my bad. And is this the mom?
Hey, let me teach you something. Come here. Look.
She's got
look,
a
he
logo
left
too.
all
Mother of Big Justice. How would you feel about that? If it's like,
I'm
because the
the mo-
other guy gets to be AJ.
No name.
Mother of Big Justice.
this extra meat underneath. You have this
Nobody
whole
cares.
section right here.
Nobody
Does
cares
anyone
about
know
this.
about this?
Sorry.
Meat.
No, you're
Yeah,
not
we all
franchised
know.
now.
Sorry, it's not the.
This is what we're looking for.
We're at the all-new Ghirardelli shop right here at the Empire State Building, and we got some of their best.
Oh,
ice
they were in
cream
New
creations.
York. They could have come
We're gonna
by.
bring them on the boom.
This is the Cookie Crumble Hot Fudge Sundae. Let's see how many booms it gets on the boom meter.
I can't
Just
wait
look
to
at
find
that
out.
scoop right there. I wish King Kong was here to try some of this because this gets 5 big boom, 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 Boom! Boom! Boom!
I honestly,
The Land's End.
I'm having like the first time you saw the Jersey Shore flashbacks. Like when you first saw them, the meatheads of all meatheads, I want them to go far, far away. And do not ever invite them on this podcast. They're very cute. I also don't like it looks like a script. We're here trying this. And like, it's just very.
Well, you got to say this stuff right.
I hate you.
It's bad for branding otherwise.
I mean, if SNL was on right now, they would be doing the boom people.
I would like to see Kyle Mooney
Yeah.
doing a skit about this.
Yeah, I don't want to ever see it again. Take it off the Satistron, please.
No, it's pretty.
No, it's not pretty.
This is what's happening on the internet right now. This
Yeah,
is what people
it's
are
not.
super into.
No, I'm still into Jimmy.
Look, they're at Costco.
We're at Costco.
And this is Boom or Doom.
Lance's grandma's edition.
The chicken bake.
Or the double chunk chocolate cookie.
The
I
chicken
told you
bake
you
gets
gotta
a
say-
boom, and the double chunk chocolate chip gets a doom.
But it's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
Honestly, I'd love to try both, but we're gonna go with the chicken bake.
Ew,
I
that
mean, it is all about the double chunk chocolate cookie.
I feel
What's wrong?
I feel dumber. I feel dumber.
You know what you need?
What?
A double chunk chocolate cookie.
Oh my god, that's bad. Also, you can't compare a cookie to a
chicken bake.
Like they're not analogous.
No, I would agree. I would also like
A
it's
dessert versus a dessert and a savory thing versus a savory thing. Cool, but
also like an entree and a dessert. Why wouldn't you just have both?
yeah, I can boom them both.
Yeah. What'd you have for dinner? Well, I started with a chicken bake.
Right.
And then I had a double chunk chocolate cookie for dessert.
I don't know.
I would join the family.
You would?
I wonder what my name would be though.
Aren't they all? Would you be friend, not Sam or something?
No, I mean,
The Salmonator.
Sammy,
Sammy
something, right?
Boominator. I don't know.
Sammy.
You don't want to be in the fam.
I want to join.
You don't want to join, and I don't want you to. And I'm quitting satisfying if you join.
Let me tell you something. If I join them, this would be my new life. I'd quit everything.
Just live in Costco.
100%. The Costco guys know how to live. They got everything in there.
That's great.
And it all starts with that innocent video. That innocent, like,
of
course we're Costco.
Right.
Guys.
And they which was its own trend. Of
Right.
course, whatever.
Which was not their trend.
No.
It was an already existing trend.
Right. And then when
They're like,
they
let's make one of these videos in Costco. And they were like, that worked. Now we only do Costco videos about chicken bakes and double chunk chocolate cookies.
God, this is just a fucking nightmare.
I can't believe you didn't know about
No,
this.
I wish that I kept it that way.
Oh, look, the Rizzler.
We're gonna try all these Reese's snacks, and we're gonna rank them on the boom meter. I'm up first with the Take 5.
That's the Rizzler.
I know.
That's really good. I'm gonna give this 4 big booms on the boom meter.
Nice. Boom! 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 Boom!
I'm up with the big cup Reese's Puffs. You can't already tell.
It's Reese's. It's not Reese's.
Yeah, I hate when people say Reese's.
Big Justice.
Wait, can you go back? Is that the corn kid? You know,
Corn?
it's corn. A big lump of knobs right here.
Which
Him. Yes,
Here?
the corn kid. Nope, next to it.
Here?
Is that the
We're
corn?
at Costco with Desmond Benjamin, and this is Boom or Doom.
Is
Desmond,
it?
the double
I don't
chunk
know.
chocolate cookie.
Let me see.
Or the chicken bake.
Oh, I can't wait to find out what he picks.
I guess the double chunk chocolate cookie gets the boom.
Boom!
Boom or Doom. He grabbed the leg.
I guess the Legos get the boom.
That's fun. That's fun.
I could be right or wrong.
I can't
I think it's a
out of it.
completely different little boy. Sorry,
That's
I
okay.
don't think it's the corn guy.
That's okay.
Okay.
He picked the double chunk chocolate cookie, but then he picked the Legos.
And then he started beating meat.
I didn't finish the video.
I saw it. That's how it was ending. Oh dear.
Yeah. These guys have completely polarized and taken over the internet. And it's at first, it was very much like, look, maybe you wouldn't hang out with them.
No.
But it's wholesome. It's a father and son doing their thing. And then the more they pushed it, and the more they kept making videos, and the more they were collaborating with people, and the more they were bringing in new characters
they're
like the Rizzler.
Caricatures of themselves.
Right. And you've got to want, like this kid, Big Justice.
Oh, so this kid's the dad's on steroids.
No.
With your booming, with your.
You know how he got that body, right?
How?
From eating double chunk chocolate cookies.
Why do I keep like
I
answering?
don't know. It's so easy.
I hate you.
It's so easy.
Oh,
And they've recently started. Have you heard though what else they're doing?
I'm not. No.
You
Nope.
want to know?
No, I don't.
Okay. I was going to tell you.
I'm good.
You sure?
All right, what is it?
They bring the boom.
Oh, I'm so happy that is over.
What is it like to be like, oh, this whole thing was going on,
I'm fine with it because I think that there's always certain ones that slide by me.
and it's almost like the fact that your algorithm didn't feed this to you means that you're on the right track.
I'm on my algorithm is it knows me.
Do you feel like I've now brought you into a world that you can't get out of?
I mean, yeah, because my phone's right here, so is it listening? And now it's
Oh,
gonna
I
be like,
hope so.
oh, you also want the boom,
And now, like, you might have scrolled past them
Yeah.
before because you didn't know what it was. And,
right? And now
like,
I'm gonna be like, is
they're
that?
kind of weird looking, but like you might have just scrolled past it, and so your phone's like, oh, you don't want that. Now, if you see it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, Matt, this is what we were talking
I'm
about.
not showing Matt this.
You have to.
No, actually, I'll see if the.
I
Kids
wonder
know.
if Matt knows.
He doesn't know. I bet the kids know about the Boomer Doom kids, or family. Sorry,
The
not
Costco kids.
The Costco kids.
Costco. It's the Costco guys.
Costco guys. I don't think they're calling. Okay, turn it off. Do not press plus anymore. Plus. No more. I'm good. It's a lot of followers though.
When you subscribe here to our channel, no, you'll never
I hit the wrong
be
button.
alone.
We bring the boom to you each day right here from Boca Raton.
Stick with the
Boca Raton.
They're from Boca, so we don't have
Boca.
to worry about them coming on the show.
Boca. But they were in New York.
I know. All my whole family's down in Florida.
Boca. You want to visit them?
And I am going to Miami in October.
You
Maybe
gonna
I
go to
should
Boca, Costco?
Should swing by, say hi to them.
See what Big Justice is up to?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Well, I love them.
Okay, well, I'm glad.
I think they're great.
You love your stuff. You know, it's like you like wrestling. I like my stuff.
Yeah,
You like the Boom family.
I love the boom.
I like.
Well, they bring the boom to you. They don't just keep it for themselves. You know what I mean?
I would like to know who wrote it. Like who actually was like.
Probably AJ.
You think so?
I think
Big
AJ, Big AJ, not Big Justice.
No.
Also, like, this thing blew up
Yeah.
within the last, say, month,
Yeah.
which was August,
Yeah.
which means they're going back to school now.
Do you think they're getting made fun of, or like they're the coolest?
They got to be getting made fun of, right? What's up, Chicken Bake? That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
my name's not Chicken Bake. I'm Big Justice. Shut up, Chicken Bake.
You know what's great?
Or does he go to school with a Chicken Bake? I don't know. I mean, how are viral stars
I don't know.
treated in schools?
It depends on what they went viral for. Like this could be a very cool thing to a kid and like fun and funny.
Like I had a kid in my high school that did like TV and movies.
But that's cool. But then
So
also
it was
sometimes-
cool, but he was kind of made fun of.
Yeah, kids are nasty.
And also because he was like small.
Right.
So
He did not bring the boom.
He didn't bring the boom.
Right.
That's not what he did
No.
do.
Right.
But like, so he played a younger kid. So it's not like he played a high school heartthrob.
Mhm.
You know, he was in like The Sixth Sense as one of the classmates.
For real?
Yeah,
I love that movie.
he locked Haley Joel Osment in a closet.
How would he do that? That's so mean. So he was a bully in it, and then he was bullied.
Right, because he was
I
actually
hate that part.
he was
That's so
actually-
mean.
I know, super mean. He was the
I
one who
hate
locked him
him.
in there. And he was in high school at the time.
That's so messed up.
And
Do
him-
you know if he still like acts?
I don't know.
You should look him up. Check out his IMDb.
I think he brings the boom now. That's what he does, I think.
No.
But like, yeah, like, but it'd be one of those, like, it wouldn't even be bullying. It would just be obnoxious. Like, why'd you lock Sixth Sense in the closet?
Why'd you gotta do that?
And it's like, no,
it wasn't real. It was a movie.
he's like, I don't know, man.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and people, and especially kids, have trouble separating a character
Or-
from.
but they don't, I don't know that they have trouble as much as they don't try.
Right.
Especially in high school, it's like,
Yeah.
like, high school kids love dehumanizing each other.
Yeah, it's just part of the deal.
Right. If there's anything I can do to strip you of your humanity.
Right. I'm gonna do it.
That's what they do. And they like that.
I mean, it's part of growing up. It's part of just puberty. It's part of the whole.
Being dehumanized?
No, puberty in like a social setting.
But are
like,
kids nicer now or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I think that there's because bullying has gotten so bad, or at least is like we talk about it more.
Right.
I think there's more like in our school, there's like a whole thing about like getting caught spreading kindness, and you want to fill people's bucket with kindness. But it's like they're trying anything for kids, not because kids are like kids are like killing themselves over bullying. So it's like,
But are there also a lot more supportive kids now?
hopefully if they're filling more buckets.
I think so.
My kids get caught spreading kindness all the time.
Is that what they're spreading?
Come on.
Because I don't think so.
I hate
think
it.
so. I think kids are coming home saying words that they should not know.
1,000,000%.
And that's what is being spread by the biggins, by the baby biggins.
Yeah. By the baby biggins. Yeah, we had, because they're going back today, we had to have a talk about summer lingo needs to go. You can't say these types of things when you go back to school.
What kind of things?
Well,
What's summer lingo?
I
in the
don't know.
biggins house?
I don't want like I don't want Keegan being like yeah, but like I don't even talking like that.
Why?
Like to his teachers and stuff.
That's cool though.
It's not cool.
No?
And I don't want him saying anything's blank nuts. He likes to turn everything into nuts.
D's nuts?
Mickey D's nuts. We're not doing that in
I
school.
wonder how I would react. Yeah, because if I was a teacher,
I mean, I'm sure you'd laugh inside.
yeah, but could I even stop myself from laughing on the outside? I don't think so.
I don't think I could either.
Like, especially because your son is like funny the way he
Yeah.
delivers lines.
Yeah.
Like if your son was like, Mickey D's nuts,
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's
Yeah.
only funny. It's not
Yeah.
bad. It's not
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah.
It's only funny.
I don't like when they say sucks. I think that's not nice.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't.
I don't know. Some of this, like sometimes he sounds like a YouTuber saying all this like crazy stuff, and I'm like, just because you watch it doesn't mean.
Are they allowed to say skippity?
Yeah, they can say all that stupid crap. Sure.
That's fine. The brain rot stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
What can they say? We want a double chunk
No.
chocolate cookie.
If that comes home, if that comes into my home, we're gonna have a serious talk. Is all I'm saying. I don't want that family near my family.
Oh, can you imagine the day it happens when you're sitting there going like, all right, kids, what do you want for dinner? And one kid goes, chicken bake.
Yeah.
You can't feed them chicken bakes anymore.
Yeah.
You wanted one at the
I do.
beginning.
I still want to try it. I still want to try
looks
it.
good.
It does look good. It's like a chicken roll like you get sometimes when
like
you go get
chicken
pizza.
rolls.
I know.
Yeah.
It seems like the same thing.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, if they're going to go back to school
like-
and be the Costco kids now, especially the Rizzler, because the Rizzler was not famous in May.
I feel like the Rizzler's like the star.
He is, but that's what's turned people on the whole thing.
Is the Rizzler. He
'Cause they're like-
annoys them.
It's almost like when you bring in,
Yeah.
Cousin Oliver from the Brady Bunch.
Right.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You weren't part of the original crew, and now
Yeah.
you're like
Okay, this
the
is
breakout star.
this is so random, but I have to ask you. There's certain over the years, like the kids are getting older, but I literally just thought of the Brady Bunch yesterday because Keegan was watching Alvin and the Chipmunks, which they revamped.
Interesting.
It's actually really good. And like, what kind of crack was the creator smoking when they were like, okay, we're gonna have a dude who adopts 6 chipmunks that basically are like the Brady Bunch, like the older little like Alvin and like Brittany, the older ones are like Marsha and
There's Lady Chipmunks.
yeah, there's the little 3 girls.
I knew of Alvin,
and
Simon,
Theodore, dude. I don't know. I think about like what are people taking, ingesting, smoking that they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, you know, it'd be a great show.
I
Dude who has a bunch of chipmunks that are performers.
feel like it builds, right? First, it's like we want chipmunks that sing.
Right.
Okay, well, who do they interact with? Well, what if there's this dude named Dave? Yeah,
Seville.
they should interact with Dave. Then what's Dave? Dave Seville.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Dave Seville. And then it just keeps building. I think there's a room full of stoned people.
Right? All cartoons like the Bubble Guppies. Like, let's make a show about like mer children. Like, what?
Yeah.
How do they breathe?
I mean, I don't know that much about the Bubble Guppies lore.
I don't either. I'm just saying they were flipping through and I was just watching cartoons.
But
and
I mean,
was like,
how did Ninja Turtles start?
right? Oh, another one. You were on LSD. You were tripping on acid. Okay?
I mean, sometimes it's not as fun as that. Like back in the 80s when it was like He-Man and cartoons like that.
Yeah.
It was literally toy designers had come up with
Yeah.
an action figure line. And they were like, well, how do we get people to
Yeah.
buy these toys? And they invented a show.
Yeah.
So the toys came first.
Right.
And they invented a show based on the toys.
that. Now it's the other way around. The toys usually come after. It's like, oh, you can get,
Unless maybe they invent the game
right.
with in-app purchases. I feel like in-app purchases are the new toys,
Yeah, agreed.
right?
But like turtles that are ninjas that live in like the sewer, and then there's like a big rat that like is their enemy.
Because they
It's-
took mutagen and then they became teenagers,
I
but
know-
never went beyond teens.
I understand
Right.
what happened in the
Right.
cartoon, but what
and they had a weird platonic relationship with a reporter named April O'Neil that always felt like,
there was something going on.
what's going on here, especially with Michelangelo. Well,
Are you here for the gangbang?
so, hey, I'm I'm here for the gangbang.
I don't know. I mean,
By the way, old school is like
seriously,
the greatest.
ever.
Yeah. Yeah, but also with April, it was like, it was weird with her because Michelangelo was a party dude.
He was.
And so it always seemed like she had fun with Michelangelo.
Right, that was her guy.
But Raphael was the like really sullen, attitudinal, like nobody understands me guy.
Yeah.
And she really got into his emo nonsense.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was like OG emo.
Like Michelangelo hit her on a party level.
Right.
But Raphael hit her on like that sort of darker, emotional, like you really get me.
What's wrong with us?
Well, yeah, because it makes me like I don't know what was going on with those turtles in her, and what was she? She was playing them, dude.
She was there for the gangbang.
She must have been there for the gangbang. By the way, you know that actor, I believe, I think that's Todd Phillips.
Is it?
Who directed Old School?
Yeah.
Who now is the director of Joker and the upcoming Joker Fale Adieu.
Are you gonna watch that or go see that?
I'll go see it.
I know, but it's a musical. You don't like that shit.
I like musicals.
You do?
Of course I do. We talked about this.
Oh yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It is. My bad.
And I've been on record as liking musicals.
Okay, sorry.
I saw Strange Darling.
Why is it not ringing a bell?
I don't know. It's in theaters now.
Okay, but you remember I was like disconnected. So what?
Excuse me.
Okay.
I was off the grad.
I was off the grad.
I was off the grad.
I was out the Matrix or in the Matrix.
No, you were out of the
Out
Matrix.
of the Matrix. Sorry, my bad.
I was in the Matrix. Like, do you even know what you're saying?
Wait, Strange Darling was with. Just remind me, because I know I'll know.
It's a buzzy movie. I don't know if there's any big stars in it.
Oh, okay.
But it was really good.
Okay,
It was really good. Yeah.
I'll check it out.
I wonder if it was my favorite movie this summer. Maxine. I don't know. Maybe Strange Darling. I really like Strange Darling.
Do you think I would like it? That means no. You took too long. You took too long. The answer is no. It's okay to just say no. Don't
You
force
might
it.
like where it goes.
Okay.
It's one of those movies that you have to walk in blind.
Oh, so don't even read about it?
You can't. You shouldn't. No.
Okay.
But then you might. I honestly think you might like.
Is there sex?
Yeah.
I'm in.
It's weird too.
I like weird sex.
Oh, it's real weird.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Let's do it. Wow, this has been satisfying. We appreciate all of you for letting us bring the boom.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
No, it is what we do.
Every week. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you look up Satisfying Podcast, you can also subscribe to us everywhere you get audio podcasts,
Yes.
whether it's a SiriusXM app, Spotify, Apple.
Yeah, I'm
subscribe
loving,
everywhere. Tell your
I'm
friends.
loving hearing or reading the DMs that are saying they're like, "Thank God we can listen now."
Yes.
People are binging.
Binging.
I'm all over it.
Yes.
Love it.
Binge on us,
Binge us.
and we appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Boom.
You bring the boom. I hate that shit.